Hi everyone! Today is step 15, Scorpio. 15 net to 6 represent Libra. So today is a Libra day in Scorpio. Libra is all about inner balance, inner beauty, and inner peace. That means the discernment and boundaries and spiciness of Scorpio. So playing with this balance, right? Between inner peace and between the discernment. And you can be soft and you can be peaceful, but you can also be firm and spicy. That's the energy of the day. Welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me, Ikue. Friday, November 7th, 2025. How are you guys feeling on this day? I feel good. I'm observing my emotions like going up and down, but also I'm finding my low, but also void state. Like, I think that's what it is. Scorpio season is all about underworld, Pluto, where everything is created, but everything is underneath, underworld. But in order for us to really manifest on earth, like we need to have this underworld, underground, this like understudy era, so that we know what that creating the foundation, if we don't have a good foundation and we're building upon a shaking ground, so we can use this time to really work on our foundation. And foundation part is more about that mindset. It could be how you show up to the world, how you think about yourself, how you face your emotion, how you face your shadow. All of that are coming up for us, right? Hi, Peaceful 777. And I use this oil, Psychic Protection and Heart Chakra, already today. So I kind of just like rub it, and this is for the collective, and myself already did that. So let's go straight into the collective message today. Today's field weaves Scorpio's depth with Libra's air. It is the alchemy of feeling and thinking, shadow and balance, and truth and beauty. Step 15, I love. 1, I love. 5, I think. Reminds us, when you think what you love and love what you think, inner harmony becomes inevitable. Discernment is the bridge today. Scorpio asks you to feel your truth deeply. Libra asks you to speak it gracefully. You may notice old patterns of people-pleasing or overgiving surfacing, not to punish you, but to polish your boundaries until they shine with clarity. Even thought that arises is a frequency test. I can really feel that. Does this thought align with my essence, or is it borrowed noise? When you answer with love, the mind becomes your ally again. The body follows, fascia softens, and the heart remembers. Harmony is not outside you. It radiates from within your own discernment. Harmony is not outside you. It radiates from within. Radiate from within your own discernment. Yeah, that's really perfectly aligned with what I normally say with the difference between inner peace versus outer peace, right? And the real peace needs to come and radiate from inside. And you can have that inner peace if you have good boundaries for yourselves. You know what to let in, what not to let in into your own world. And this is the beauty of Scorpio, right? Scorpio teaches us boundaries, underworld, and the void. Because before, Scorpio represent in the numerology, the step system from Series Shore, 0. And 0, like in Buddhism also say, everything is nothing. Like, everything comes from nothingness. But nothingness doesn't mean that it doesn't have anything, right? This 0 has potential because it can be anything and everything. So that's the power that we're playing with throughout this entire Scorpio season, right? What it's like to start from the right place. Maybe our lives the starting point was not even good ground, good soil, right? As we are cultivating this underworld and a foundation and a void and creation, everything starts from within. Let us love ourselves more and choose ourselves. It's not selfish to trust ourselves. It's not selfish to voice our truth. And we're not suppressing our voice anymore just because that will make other people uncomfortable, right? Or anything, right? Yeah, hi Shannon. I always appreciate your wisdom. Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So really about, nurturing and taking care of our soil, our underworld. Underworld could be like imagining the earth element, or it could be the water elements, right? I love taking my hydrogen bath every night. Also, like like in my culture, Japanese culture, it's very common to take a bath every night. So I didn't really have that custom or tradition of showering myself in the morning. I don't really understand. I mean, I understand people have different preference, but people go to bed without taking a shower and then will take a shower in the morning. But scientifically, sounds like it's a great idea to take a bath at night rather than in the morning. So anyways, going back to that, underwater, underworld, earth elements and the water elements. Air is maybe like more floating, right? Like it's definitely not so much. Maybe, yeah, we can think of air as an underworld, like a void, right? The sucked in air. Black hole, fire, yeah, ignite the fire. But in order for us to have the fire, we need to have substance. So substance is what we are working on in this Scorpio season, because if we don't have that embodiment, that true essence, substance, we are creating something, copied version of something that you heard from somewhere or you learned from somewhere else. It's not in us, right? Everything that we do is actually borrowed and inspired. We're receiving information. There's not so much things that we actually think about because we rather receiving. But in order for us to make those inspiration as our own, to own it, is to go through our body and go through our life experience so that these ideas become part of us and part of our fascia and becomes our embodiment. And that's why it's very important to practice and show up and be patient and with yourself, make peace with yourself and make amends, right? As for me, any pain that coming up in my body right now, I'm practicing to radically accept. And because when the pain comes, it's like, right? The body trying to protect, body trying to brace. It's like, it's not safe. That's why it's giving you pain right now. You're not listening. So I will literally say to my body, that body, thank you. I feel you. Thank you, pain. I say that. I think there's a lot of power to accepting the present moment that I'm feeling pain right now. Pain. Thank you, pain. Work with me. So yeah, that's how I talk to my body. So really pay attention how we talk to our body, how we talk to ourselves, right? Right now I'm feeling a lot of void coming up. Like there's an emotional state that I'm observing and tracking. Last night, I had a lot of anger coming up. And every time anger comes up, I say to myself, that's a sacred rage. and I don't need to resist. I'm gonna feel it. I'm gonna feel it all. It's safe for me because, culture programming, I was not allowed to be angry, right? Like I had to be a polite Japanese all the time. So sacred rage comes up and it's like, like it needs to come out right now. When you are outside surroundings, anything that triggered, it's kind of like this, right? And if you see like stuffed animal, for example, with a lot of dust, as you tap, the dust comes up. That's the kind of image that I have when my anger is triggered, right? It's like the dust is coming up because it was stored in my tissue. So it needs to. I am releasing this because I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to let go of this tension. I'm ready to let go of this grief. I'm ready to let go of this anger, right? So that's why Scorpio is so powerful, because as we are dusting off, right? Swiping off all these things, emotion that don't serve us, the memory that comes up. And so we can make peace with ourselves. Make peace with ourselves. Yeah. Acceptance is the present moment is where our power is. Yeah. Radical acceptance. And yesterday grief came up. I came home from teaching and I quickly just boiled egg, and I had this leftover rice. As I was eating, the combination of boiled eggs and rice reminded me of my mother. One time, when I was a child going to school, my mom normally cooks in the morning. She's always at the kitchen for for me. And that one morning, she overslept, and it was not intentional, of course not. And she was so guilty. I'm so sorry, I oversleep, and I overslept. I don't have time. I don't have time for cooking miso soup, because Japanese breakfast always rice and miso soup. So what she did was she quickly just boiled eggs. So she gave me the boiled eggs and rice. It gave me emotional already, but at the time my emotions were I think it's disappointment, right? Emotions are valid. It was a disappointment. And it's kind of like blaming my mother, right, for not doing the job. Like, what a audacity that I felt. But it was, my feelings were valid, right? Because it's kind of like accusing my mother. It was supposed to be your job. You didn't do it, but then she will do it 364 days, and there's this one day that she overslept, and I was not happy. What a child. What an audacity. But I felt that I don't know, it was just a grief. Oh, I'm like, I'm crying. And I felt emotion came up like this, and I felt gratitude for my mother for, she still does. She still gives so much, cooking for my family, back home every single day, 3 meals, right? And this is her learning, and I don't need to take on her life, but also she's learning to give more love to herself, right? Rather than just give. But the fact that she did that for such a long time, it takes such a courage and power. So the rice and boiled egg combination reminded me of my mother. She's alive. Oh my goodness. I guess I needed to cry. But it was a moment that, it's so interesting. Those memories definitely stored in our fascia, and it comes up with the outside stimuli of subtle moment, right? And then it's just like, thank you for the memory. And I don't need to hold on to this, but in this case, it was a grief that I felt bad. Maybe that, at that moment, my emotions was disappointment for my mother, but then she did her best and it was not intentional. But then I had this emotion that didn't want to go anywhere, so that emotion goes stored in my fascia that came out, and I transmuted that grief and disappointment with gratitude. So yeah, that was a moment. It was a subtle moment that I did not expect to come up, and also like right now, wow, I'm crying. But yeah, I think we all have sweet spot for our parents somehow. So yeah, and whew. How are you guys feeling? We're feeling all this Libra energy of inner balance and inner harmony in the middle of spicy Scorpio season. So whatever you're feeling is totally valid. Someday it could be more anger. I was just talking about anger coming up, and also anger and grief. But I also notice as I process my anger, start from anger, right? Radically accept my anger. It's like I'm feeling angry, and as I go through this, accepting my anger, and that also, when that energy kind of dissolve, is always after that a grief comes up. Always this like surge of energy of anger, the fiery energy. After that is always, I feel like I'm left with grief. And so angry, cry, and then release and repeat. So that's very, very interesting. I'm definitely, yeah, like, I mean, it's more like winter now, but autumn season in Chinese medicine, I learned that it's the long seasons, right? And we're releasing grief. And yeah, I am releasing my own grief, and it comes and goes, and I think it's everything is so, like, it's moving so much that it's like shifting, like the timelines are, I don't know, merging and switching, and everything is moving. But let us really work on our foundation, coming back to Scorpio energy, the underworld, the soil, right? Or the underwater, because this is where everything gets created, right? We create from void, the step zero energy, the Pluto energy. And that is exactly what this season is, what this season is all about. So that's why people call it's a powerful manifestation time. But for me, it's really, really about learning to clear my filter so that I have awesome discernment. I have awesome boundaries, what to let in, what not to let in. And it's safe for me to trust that voice within. It's safe for me to, it's safe for me to really, trust myself. So that's the energy of the day, and take what resonate with you. Thank you guys for being with me, being emotional. It happens unexpectedly. Okay, let's finish with the right hand on your heart, left hand on the top of your head. Energy circulate through your heart and the brain. And yes, thank you. Gratitude eases. Yeah, definitely. Gratitude is the right attitude. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Through your nose. I'm congested. 2, 3. Repeat after me. Hello, brain. Hello, mind. Hello, ego. Hello, inner child. Hello, body. Hello, fascia. Hello, heart. Let's call out any body parts that need extra love. Could be any symptoms. With an intention of, I see you. I see you. You're safe. Let's include all parts of ourselves. Hello, all parts of me. Thank you for working together in harmony. I love our inner peace, inner harmony, inner balance, inner beauty. I have awesome discernment and beautiful boundaries that protect me. So I don't need to armor up. I don't need to brace. I know what to let in, and I know what not to let in my life. My decisions are firm and final. I am still kind. I lead with love. Let's put our heart in the center. Hello, heart. You're that lighthouse. We follow you. I am safe. I'm protected. I'm guided. I am enough. My essence is enough. I don't need to try so hard. I am worthy of perfect health, perfect love, amazing relationships and opportunities, and unlimited abundance. My life is for joy. My body is for joy. You can add anything you want in this moment. Just feel this present moment with the breath and our intention, and all parts of you are working together in harmony, in perfect balance. So much beauty within. And whenever you're ready, relax. Wow, that was wonderful. How you guys feeling on this day? Wow, yeah. So if you're just joining, I cry this live. Lots for me, lots of anger, lots of grief are finally coming up to get released. One thing I noticed is I have been holding so much for everybody, for my family, for my partners, for the people that I work with. And I noticed that that was never my job, but I did it anyways because I had capacity and I had love and care. And now bringing back all my power back to myself and know that my essence is enough. I don't need to try so hard to prove my self-worth or prove people please, right? And so now for that, all the times that being overstepped or overlooked, under-acknowledged, those things are coming up as anger and also grief, but also the stuff that my mom did to me and I failed to acknowledge, right? That's a grief right there. So I'm not saint, right? I've been done, but also I done something. So yeah, thank you for resonating with me. Yes, yeah. Be kind to ourselves and know that it's safe for us to trust our voice and safe for us to trust ourselves. So sending you guys so much love. Look at that heart. It's getting so much better. And see you guys. Oh my God, it's Friday. It is Friday. So it's Friday and weekend and yes, and I'll see you guys back on Monday. Yes, loved you. Thank you guys. See you soon. Have a great weekend. Bye.